Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. Today I thought we could sit down together and I could give you a little update on my pregnancy. I'm at the end of my second trimester, so I thought today I would sit down and recap the first trimester, things that were helpful, different things that I experienced with it. I cannot believe that I'm almost in my third trimester already. So I've got a Poppy. This is the strawberry lemon one. I've wrote down a few things that I remember happening in the first trimester. So if you're new here, we are pregnant with our third baby. We have a 6-year-old boy. We also have a 15-month-old daughter. If you'd like to see her adoption story, I just filmed a video with my husband Taylor, so I'll link that down below. And then after we adopted her, I did get pregnant with our third baby. And unfortunately, we lost that baby a few months into the pregnancy. And then a few months later, we got pregnant with our baby girl that I am currently 24 weeks pregnant with. So I thought I would just recap how the pregnancy has went so far, and yeah, hopefully this is helpful if you are pregnant also. We do know that we're having a baby girl and her name is Braylee Kay. My daughter's name is Breland Ray. Breland Ray, Braylee Kay, we're gonna call them Bree and Bray. So excited, I cannot wait to have another girl, and I love that they're gonna be so close in age. So we got pregnant at the beginning of September, and we decided to keep it to ourselves for a while, just to make sure everything was gonna go okay. We had already experienced a loss. It was such a hard season to walk through and something that we had never experienced before as a family. So we just decided to keep it to ourselves, just Taylor and I, for several weeks. It worked out with the timing when I was gonna be out of my first trimester and hitting 13 weeks right at the same week as Thanksgiving. And obviously that's a time where we're with all of our family already, and we have family that's out of state that travels in for Thanksgiving. So we thought that would be a really good time to tell all of our family. And so that's what we ended up doing. We did tell Brooks before we told all of our family, and it was so sweet. He was so excited when we told him he was gonna be a big brother again. We had done a blood test. So we did the blood test, I think at around 11 weeks or so. And we made sure baby was looking good. And it also told us the gender of the baby. And we did find out that she's a girl. So we were able to tell him that she's a girl. And then once we announced to family and stuff at Thanksgiving, we were able to tell them that she's a girl as well. We hadn't decided the name quite yet whenever we told them that we were pregnant and it was a girl. And then I think it was around on Christmas, we ended up telling everyone the name that we had decided on. So in the first trimester, I had symptoms obviously, but they were very mild compared to my previous pregnancy. So with Brooks, I did not have morning sickness really at all. I had some food aversions, nothing crazy. With the pregnancy that we lost, I was very sick in the beginning and very tired, like all of the symptoms. I felt very hard. This time around, again, I felt pretty good. I did feel tired. I feel like I was very aware of my symptoms just because I knew when I had ovulated, I knew like the timeline of everything. So I was very, very tired in the beginning, especially in the afternoons. I feel like I would get good sleep, but I was still like just so tired and almost like brain fog during the day. And of course I had a almost 1-year-old at the time, so very busy with her, but I was so thankful that I didn't have any morning sickness. Other than a few food aversion, it's again kind of similar to my pregnancy with Brooks. Another thing that I wrote down was that just nothing sounded good to eat, literally nothing. It's not that I was sick, and food just didn't sound good. I also didn't want coffee, which is not like me. I had super vivid dreams for like the first month of my pregnancy, which I do not enjoy, but that's just part of it. I was also very nervous and guarded, I would say, this pregnancy. Coming into it, having lost a baby it's just different. And if you've experienced miscarriage before, you probably know, like, I really had to fight through just a lot of anxiety, a lot of unknowns. It is out of my control either way. I can just take care of what I can control, which is, you know, eating healthy, taking my vitamins, keeping my stress levels down. I really tried to do that in the beginning, and it was hard. Obviously, I didn't share on social media at all for a long time. We didn't even announce on social media at all until I think it was right before Christmas. I did tell some of my closest friends just so I had somebody to share like what I was going through, what I was experiencing. And that really helped my anxiety too. They were able to pray for me. And anytime I had anything that I was just anxious about, they were there. So I was so thankful. Anyways, those were pretty much my symptoms. And then I put that around week 12 and 13, my energy came back beginning, and I started wanting coffee again. My appetite came back full force. I feel like I was just a lot more hungrier than normal. And one thing that I craved in the beginning was apples. Apples just hit the spot. I don't know, it was the crunch, the freshness. It had to be Honeycrisp apple, but I had apples every single day, made sure we were stocked with apples. So I don't know what it was with that. Now I've kind of moved on to grapes. That's another thing that just sounds so good all the time, and chocolate. But now that we're in the second trimester, those are some cravings. But in the beginning, apples just sounded so good. As far as things that were helpful to me in the first trimester, my clothes no longer fit the way they used to very quickly. I feel like I have shown so fast with this pregnancy. I know a lot of it in the beginning is just that bloat. Sized up in jeans, and I got some jeans that had a little bit of stretch to them. And I found some really cute ones at Maurice's. They lasted me several months, and I was able to wear them like normal at first, but they were just a little looser than like my typical size. And then I did the hair tie trick where you like tie the hair tie through the loop and to the buckle. You can look it up if you don't know what that is, but I did that for a while and would just wear shirts that were a little bit longer. I did order maternity leggings pretty early. I found a few pairs on Amazon that I really like. 3 black pairs, and I have a brown pair, and I just rotate those. I did get a pair of faux maternity leggings at Target too, and they're pretty good. And then I also just love dresses. I wore dresses to church every week, and that is what I found has been the most comfortable. I feel like during the spring, I'm gonna be living in dresses like these. This one's a little bit fancier. I actually wore this to Breland's baby shower, and it's getting a little tight. It's a small, so I would probably size up to a medium in dresses now, or even large once I get towards the end of my pregnancy. Also ordered a devotional pretty early on in my pregnancy to help me with my anxious thoughts, and I found this one. It was on Amazon. It's called Miracle in the Making, and the back of it, I'll just read it. Throughout this devotional, you'll be encouraged to find strength in the one who knows it all, who knits every soul together in each mother's womb, and to enjoy the peace that he wants to give you during this season. And I'm about halfway through this now. I read it every night, and it's just been so good. The devotions are really simple. They're a quick read, and they have scripture with it. And I feel like I've just been able to really soak this in. So I had seen a girl on Instagram that I follow share this devotional, and I went ahead and put it in my Amazon cart before I was even pregnant, just so whenever I did get pregnant, I could order it, and I've loved it. It's also really pretty too. I'm gonna order this for any friend that I know that gets pregnant and give this to them because it's helped me so much. So I wanted to mention that book because I'm not so much of a journaler throughout my pregnancy. I know some people are, they write down everything. For me, mentally and emotionally, this devotional has been really good. So I did get that. Another thing that I got this time that I've never had with any of my other pregnancies is a little baby Doppler. It came with this like gel you put on your stomach, and then this is the little machine. I've heard mixed things about these, so you can research it for yourself, but It was such a peace of mind for me. I was able to use it very easily, and I could always pick up baby's heartbeat. I've never heard mine without hearing the baby's heartbeat. It just kind of has a dull sound. I never was able to pick up my heartbeat on it. So I feel like it was very user friendly, and it gave me a lot of peace of mind in the beginning of my pregnancy. I think I got this around week 14, maybe 13 or 14, and I would just use it every other day or so and just check on baby, make sure heartbeat sounded good. And then once I started to feel her kicking around and stuff, that gave me a lot more peace of mind as well. But that was so worth it, and it was only like $50. Another thing that I have loved the past 2 times I've been pregnant is this Earth Mama belly butter and belly oil. These smell so good, and I feel like I'm forever going to associate this smell with pregnancy, and it's so good. It almost has like an orange smell. It's very fresh, and if you have morning sickness, I don't feel like this would bother you very much. Definitely doesn't me. So I just put this on every day after I shower, and I got them both on Amazon. And they've lasted me a long time. This is the first bottle I've had, and like I said, I'm 24 weeks and I still have quite a bit, not as much oil. I'm almost out of this, but I still have quite a bit of the lotion, and the lotion's thick, but it's not so thick that I can't put my clothes on right after I put this on. Same with the oil. It's very light. I'm gonna use this to try to prevent stretch marks, but they're probably gonna happen either way. I also have been taking the Ritual prenatal vitamins again. Really love them. And before that, when I don't take the prenatal, I take their women's daily vitamin. So I just switched my subscription over to prenatal once I found out I was pregnant. And then I actually started taking them last time I was pregnant, and I never stopped. So I really like those. They are great because they have a pack in them that makes the pills scented kind of, so they don't taste like nasty pills. I have the citrus scent, and it smells really good. It tastes good. It doesn't have a weird aftertaste or anything. I think they also have mint as well, but I like the citrus one better. So those are the vitamins that I've been taking. I've also been taking vitamin B6 and folate. I also do take vitamin D, especially during these winter months. I thought I would show you guys the ultrasound too. So right now I've just been putting these up on our refrigerator. This was the first ultrasound we had ever gotten of baby girl, and she was so little, but you could already see like her hand. I can't remember. I was 9 weeks and 4 days whenever we had this. So sweet. I cried. I was just so thankful. She had a strong heartbeat and was doing good. And then this was at 19 weeks, 6 days. So this was our anatomy scan. And you can see she grew quite a bit. I love this one. I love getting ultrasounds. I actually just had my 24-week appointment today, and they literally just checked like my blood pressure and the heartbeat and sent me on my way. But the next time I go, I'll be 28 weeks and I'll have my glucose test, and I'll also have another ultrasound. So I'm excited to see how much she's grown then, and I cannot believe that I'm almost in my 3rd trimester. So crazy. So anyways, I'm going to take you guys into the girls' room. They are going to be sharing a room, and I'm so excited for that. So we're going to get another gold crib that matches Breland's and get her name to go above her crib, just like Breland's, and they're just gonna be little besties in there. I've been looking for a new dresser, something that would hold more clothes, something that was a little bit deeper and sturdier, and I had not found anything that I liked. So I started looking on Facebook Marketplace, and we just picked up a dresser this past weekend, and I love it. I cannot wait to get it in their room and put all their things in it. It's a very like heavy duty wood, but I think I actually like the color of it. So I'll probably just change out the hardware, and I think it'll work out really well for their rooms. Let me take you in there. I've gotten a few outfits for Braylee that I thought I would share, and I've got a few little matching things for both girls. So let's go in their room and take a look. So here is their room. Like I said, we're going to get another crib, and we're going to put them both on this wall and have their names above their bed. So that's something we'll order a little bit later in the pregnancy. The new dresser will go here. This little dresser right now holds all of the toys that Breland has, and there's a few over here as well. I'm gonna come up with a completely different system for that. And I think I'm gonna bring the new dresser in, and that's gonna have all their clothes in it. And then I'm gonna do some toy storage in their closet. Here are some of the clothes that I've gotten for Breland and Braylee. First up are these dresses. My mom actually got these for the girls for Valentine's Day, and they are so sweet. I cannot wait for this summer for them to wear them. They also have little bloomers with them. So that's the first thing. And then to announce Braylee's name, I had this sweater made. So cute, and it has little flowers on the sleeves. I love these. I think they are so cute. So I got this big enough where she can wear it next winter. And then Breland also has one. So that's just one of the matching things that I've gotten for them. And then I'm thinking that I can do Breland's stuff on this side and then Braylee's things on that side, even though they're going to share pretty much everything as far as toys goes and stuff. But I do like to hang up little outfits for them. So tiny. As far as other little matching outfits I've gotten for the girls, I'm not going to do everything matching, obviously, but I have seen really cute little outfits that I thought would be darling for them to wear to church or something together. This one is so cute. It's this little gingham romper, and these were from Target. They were so affordable. I think they were $8 each. So I've got Braylee size and then Breland's. And then I also picked these up from Target. This is so sweet. It's just a little, I think it's a tank top, and then it has these bloomers with the ruffles, but I thought the flowers were so sweet, and it also came with a little hat as well. So this one is Braylee's, and then I've got Breland's to match as well. Oh, so cute. And then I have picked up some sleepers for Braylee at Old Navy. I unfortunately sold all of her little newborn and 0 to 3 and 3 to 6 month clothes. So I don't have those, but everything else I've kept since I found out I was pregnant again. So I've got just some little ribbed onesie sleepers. I also picked up this one. It has a little floral pattern. It says little sister. So couldn't pass that up. It was so soft. That one I think was from Walmart, as well as this one. Just sweet little floral print sleepers. And then she'll probably be living in just onesies like this. I picked up this 3-pack at TJ Maxx for $7.99. So that's all I've gotten so far for her clothes, but I'm starting to get into nesting mode and start to collect some things for her. Before we go, I wanted to show you guys my belly. It's definitely growing by the day, I feel like. And I feel like I'm carrying her so much differently than I did with Brooks. I feel like she's more out than round like I was with Brooks. But this is the belly shot at 24 weeks. I'll try to do a second trimester update, and also, or maybe I'll just do a third trimester at this point, we'll see. And I'll definitely be doing some nesting videos and probably packing the diaper bag, packing the hospital bag, all the things. I'll share like what my essentials are in videos to come. So I'll make a pregnancy playlist in case you're pregnant and you're wanting to watch a bunch of pregnancy related things, and I'll sprinkle those out throughout the next couple of months until she's here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye, friends.